second shed hunt. Just got out. A little free time, but hopefully I can find something here. Summer's still holding, I know. Me and one of my buddies were out checking trail cameras. We saw a pretty decent 8-point still holding. So just hoping to find one. Anything more than that would just be lucky. I've got 2 so far this year, 2 older ones. About a 17-inch spike was my first one, the biggest spike I've ever seen in my entire life. I think the second one was a super old 5-point. All the tines chewed off, just laying on a field edge. So hope to get out, find something. But I guess if I see anything, you guys will find out. Well, it has not been long, and it looks like I got a match set laying here. Got a old grain bin here on the property, and I've always just come up check around. I think I found 2 here last year, and I got the camera turned around, but it's just this field edge here. Came walking from the north, and I just looked down there. Side by side set. Looks like they're just about laying on top of each other. We'll get a pick up here. This makes number 3 and 4 on the year for me. Oh yeah. Wax ring's still super fresh on them. Nice big old 4-point bloody bases. They're definitely fresh. That's the second set I've ever found laying on top of each other. I mean, look how fresh that is. If I get the camera to focus. Looks like he almost had an abscess or something on his base that popped when it fell off. Huh. Kind of a weird angle nonetheless, but not bad at all. Kind of a lanky deer, but pretty tall. Nice deer, fresh, super fresh bases. I'm gonna have to say he had an abscess or something. I mean, it's still gooey. Like, I'd say he dropped that probably last night or this morning, or even today. I don't know, but keep on going, I guess. Hopefully find a couple more today. But like I said, that's 3 and 4 for me this year, and I mean, I'm just cruising the edge of this field. So, well, haven't found too much since this match set. Oh, I don't know if that one. That looks like one. But I bet it's a stick. But no. Little backstory. So last year, I think I ended up finding 47 sheds. And my goal this year is to beat that. I gotta find at least 50. That's what I wanna get, 50 sheds. Which is crazy that I'm saying that, because I think the year before that I found maybe 7. And I really wasn't into shed hunting as much as I am now. But last year I started a little bit earlier in the year, and I just haven't had the chance to this year. So hopefully we can catch up here a little bit. Rat has found 1 shed so far. I think Owen's on 2 or 3, maybe. Pretty nice ones. 1 fresh one, 2 old ones. But I'm just cruising the field edge, looking in. So hopefully find a couple more. All I'm doing is just cruising along the side of this big CRP field. Probably 3 or 4 foot tall stuff. But I mean, we're seeing pretty good scrapes and stuff. It is a little early yet because we haven't really gotten any snow. And it said it was supposed to flurry today. And I know I'd probably have better luck if I went down in the timber, but I just, with it being early, I don't want to bump them out of the beds. I'd rather be calm, stay around here shed, and then I go in and find them. Everybody tell you different. Everybody say, oh, you gotta go in early. Oh, you gotta wait till he's marked. But that's just what I do. So just got the 2, nothing new. And we're cruising. So, well, just cruising along. Still got those 2, and I just found the 3rd shed of the day. still just cruising these CRP edge of the field, and it's gonna be kind of hard to see because it's just the base. That's all I can see. Right on a drainage ditch underneath the kind of a small stick. But get the camera turned around here. It's just coming from down there. Just walking, looking in the timber, looking in the field. And I got about right here, and I look to my left. There it is. It's old. I don't think it's too big, but we'll get around here. I don't even know the best way to get to it. It doesn't look like a bad one though. Oh, I'll get a couple pictures of it. Get the pickup here. Oh yeah. Nice mainframe 10. I'm pretty sure I have this deer. I found him dead in a creek this year, and I'll throw a video of him up if it is him. Either way, I'll throw a video up of what deer I think it is. Because, I mean, it looks identical to him, but he blew up from, I'm guessing this is probably at least 3 or 4 years old. Maybe even more, because it's starting to chalk out a little bit, crack. But, oh, keep on going. Just tucked way up in here. Oh. Not too bad so far, but we'll just keep on keeping on, hopefully find some more. I'm excited about this one. I was just coming along CRP edge, and I stopped right here, and I looked down at the timber, and I was like, man, this looks good. And I see a big shed tines down behind a tree. Pulled it up with the binos just to look at it because I didn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. It's a big shed. At least it looks like a big shed. So fingers crossed it's a big shed. But get the camera turned around here. So I just came right along the field edge, and I'll go slow, see if anybody else can see it before I do. From standing right here, I feel like it was a pretty good spot. Set these sheds down here so I can zoom in. But just standing here. Right there between that tree. Let's go take a look at it. It looks big. I'm excited. I hope it's big. Just again walking the CFP edge. Oh. Oh yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not an all-time monster like I thought. Oh, are they side by side? No, there's just an old one right next to it. Look at that. Complete, entire different shed. And that one, just another nice 4-point. That's crazy. I didn't even see this one. This one was behind a tree. That's insane. I'll take a couple pictures here and then we'll get the pickup, but we'll get the pickup on the first one. It's not nearly as big as I thought, but, and that looks old, so maybe these are a match set. I thought this was fresh. Get that set up. Oh, that one's frozen ground. Oh, I bet they are a match set. Oh yeah, that's crazy though. I didn't even see the first one. I just picked up. Huh. Well, hopefully we can find some more. I'm probably just gonna keep walking that edge. Keep looking around, see what I can see, but yeah, that's sweet. This makes 5 so far to the day, and what does that make? 7 on the year for me. So I will take that. Gladly take that. Looks pretty close to the one I already found. Ooh, getting flipped over there. Just a big old 4-point. There's that 5-point I found in the ditch, and then 2 sets and a single is pretty good so far. So we'll keep on going. Got a little snow flurrying down, but still cruising along. Old tree stand up here in this big old tree. I always thought when I saw one of them, it must have been pretty good deer hunting for them to have to build an entire stand up there. And I mean, it's worked. I've hunted around them before in the past, and I've had pretty good luck. Still got the 5, but I keep on cruising. Just cruising along here. Came up on a little shed buck. Too bad. He looked like a pretty nice one, just young. Keep on going though. Haven't found anything since the last set, but that's definitely a good handful for just doing a quick little early season walk. With, I know some bucks still holding, but coming by one of our tree stands right now. It's a tall one. But I was hoping to find a deer we call Ghost. Haven't had any pictures of him in a while, which I usually don't. I very rarely get pictures of him. I'll put a video in or something right here of him. He's a tank. I mean, an absolute monster. But I call him Ghost because the first time I ever seen him was 2 years ago, I think. I had a camera set up and I got 2 pictures in the middle, early October of him just super close, like 5 yards. Just unreal deer. And that was it till like late December. I think I got 1 picture of him coming down a trail on a different camera. And then that was it for the season. Didn't see him again. And then this year, so I guess 2 years. This year, this will be the 3rd year. I'm after him 2025. But 2024, got a couple of videos of him early velvet, and he's got insanely tall brow tines. Got a couple of videos of him, and I actually had an opportunity to shoot him right at last light with my bow. He came in super dark, 15 yards, and I wasn't shaking or anything. I think my adrenaline was going, but it was so dark I couldn't see his body. I could see his rack, and when I wasn't aimed in with my bow, I could see him perfectly fine, but just when I looked down my peep sight, I couldn't find him. And I shot, and it just hit the dirt under him. And he just jogged probably 5 yards, looked back. Never did look at me, he just kind of looked around. And then just walked up the hill, not caring the world, made a scrape. And he just had a couple more videos after that of him, but then besides that, I haven't seen him. So we just got this little bit of timber up ahead, and then I'm gonna talk for the day, probably get something to eat. But cannot complain. 5 sheds, nice shed, not even like little rinky-dink fork horns, like nice shed. So cannot complain. Well, I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. Can't really complain for a mid-January day, about 35, 40 degrees. A little bit of snow falling. It's not bad at all. But luckily, found a couple. I was kind of worried about that, but I found a fresh set, an old set, and then an old one. So can't complain. I can't get over how fresh this one is. And it must have had like a cyst on it or something because it's all pussy. This one's got blood still on it. And those were laying on top of each other pretty much. But cannot complain at all. Now that I think about it, I might have a shed off that buck from a long time ago. If not, same genetics. Just a big old 4-point pretty much. But don't forget to check us out on Instagram. This is the 2nd official video of Southern Iowa Outdoors, so don't forget to leave a like. You know, it'd kind of help. But till the next one. Well, this is kind of random. I was just walking back to the truck and just walking through, just straight through the timber, and I found a Bluetooth speaker. So I guess that's a first. Did not expect that. No idea if it works, but it's a Soundcore. So don't know what that company is, but yeah.